Hey y'all, this is Corey Cameradiner with my new friend Casito, right?
Yes.
Did I say it right?
Yes.
Casito.
Casito.
Casito. So we just met last week. You came into one of our trainings, and you were referred to us by someone that previously worked over here at our office. And when you reached out, you told me that you're a mortgage loan originator.
Yes.
How long you been originating loans?
I've been originating loans for, I'm going on 8 years now.
8 years.
Yeah.
Wow. How do you like it?
I love it.
You love
It's
it?
the best job ever. Yes.
Yeah. So when we got to speaking, as soon as you told me that you're an Army veteran, what did you do in the Army?
I was 11 Bravo. I was airborne infantryman.
Okay, so
82nd Airborne.
11 Bravo, that's a foot soldier,
Yes.
right?
Light infantry.
Light infantry, but you were an elevated because you did special forces, right?
Well, special operations.
Special operations.
Yeah, not SF, not a Green Beret, but.
Not a gr- That's right. So, but the thing is, for someone that's like in the Navy, like myself, if you got a guy who went to jump school
Yeah.
and he's airborne, right? To us, that is special forces.
Yeah. Yes.
Because you're doing stuff that's special that we don't do, right?
Yeah, I was a paratrooper.
Paratrooper, right?
Yeah.
But you got a warfare print and everything for it, right?
What do you mean?
To be a paratrooper.
Yeah.
You get a designation. Like on submarines, we get a warfare pin. It's called our Dolphins, right? We got 6 months to earn it or we
Yeah.
get kicked off the submarine, right?
Yeah.
So, but that was your designation. So you weren't a regular foot soldier.
Yeah.
You're a parachute guy.
Yeah.
All right. So once he told me that, I said, "You're in, bro. You're in, bro." Because what we do at Home Rock, we do everything elite, right? And that's just our secret sauce, right? So when he mentioned that, I said, "You know what? I can see that God's doing the thing because we got a lot of veterans that are reaching out and they're joining us." And I'm excited and happy because me personally, I thrive more around veterans because why? We got things in common, similarities. So even though you were in the Army, I was in the Navy, we both went to boot camp, right?
Yeah.
And what did we learn at boot camp?
We learned
Other than shining shoes, shining boots.
we learned a lot of things. Structure.
Structure.
Number one. Consistency.
Consistency,
Selfless service.
selfless service, no I in team, right?
Yep. I mean, there's my whole life changed when I went to basics. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we learned going in, we were individuals. Coming out, we died to self, and it was all about the team. It was about the mission, and it was about the team. And I like when real estate agents and also mortgage loan originators, they have that programming, because at the end of the day, when you're working with a buyer or a seller, right? Let's say buyer, for example, you're on one side of the transaction as the mortgage person. I could be on the transaction as the real estate person. But if we don't work together as a team for the benefit of the client, then we don't go anywhere. So I like that trait when we have military veterans that come in here. So now here's the thing: you're not just a mortgage loan originator. What else do you do?
I'm also a real estate agent.
Real estate agent as well.
Yeah.
So a lot of people say you can't be both. Oh, you can't do both, and it's illegal, or you don't have the ability or aptitude to do both, right? What do you say to people who say that?
I say they're absolutely wrong.
That's it. They're wrong.
Yep. I've done it a few times, and it's very beneficial for the client.
I like that.
For the
Beneficial for the client, and I believe that's why HUD, which is the government,
client.
in 2023, they lifted the ban where they said we want real estate agents to become mortgage loan originators so that they can help the clients on the mortgage side and the real estate transaction side. Now, there's a lot of people scratching their heads saying, well, why in the heck would the government do that? Here's my comeback. You got all these community banks that are getting fined. They're getting busted because they are not taking care of people in their own community. And if they're getting busted, then that means they did wrong.
Yeah.
They're overlooking a certain demographic in their towns. So the government says enough is enough. What we're going to do is we're going to take the real estate agents who are pillars of their community, and we're going to allow them to bring financing to the community because the community banks are not doing their job. See, they have what we call a community commitment, right? If you're going to have a local bank branch in your community and you're going to loan money, you got to loan to specific demographics. You can't say, I'm going to loan to these people, but not to these people, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of these banks have gotten busted because illegally they were intentionally not trying to give money to certain people, and they end up getting fined, right? And they get punished. So now the government says enough is enough. We want the real estate agent to be able to help the client when it comes to financing, with the hope that there will not be discrimination in lending anymore. Did you know that?
No, that's something new today.
Now you
Yeah.
can argue your point.
Yeah.
When people say, I don't believe that a real estate agent should also be a loan officer.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we don't care what you believe, right?
No.
We stand on truth and facts.
Yeah.
So anyways, I'm excited and glad that my guys here. We're about to do a 5-mile ruck walk coming up for Memorial Day. You're in, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, and if you're seeing this video and you're a veteran, you want to get in, we're going to do it at Wood Forest. It's going to be on, I think, March 25th, Memorial Day.
Let's do it.
All right, so hey, tell the people again who you are.
My name is Casito Dotson, and I'm with Home Rock Mortgage.
Yes, sir. And you're about to make sure you get the lowest rates in the market today, because that's how we roll.
Awesome.